I like it. What do you think?
I like it. I feel like it's neither here nor
Okay.
there. I don't really have feelings about it.
Okay. I'll take a minute.
Dolores says this Jersey girl has the luck of the Irish, and no one is messing with my pot of gold.
Yeah, because that's exactly what's going on right now. Because they all want to what happened here? Okay. They all want to mess with her pot of gold because everyone's used to having Dolores around. And Dolores is with Paulie all the time. So Dolores has made a decision. She's told me that this is what the relationship needs right now, and she's gonna do it. So go for it, Dolores. You got a relationship that makes you happy. Paulie wants to be with you all the time. People are used to being with her, but guess what? Now she's in a relationship.
Now she's in a relationship.
Yep.
Danielle's, I don't even know the beginning of it. I'm reading these off. It says, but I'd rather be bougie than basic. Just basically, she'd
Well,
rather be bougie than basic.
I would rather be bougie than basic. You would rather be bougie than basic. But can I just say something about Danielle and
Yeah.
about the new girl? I didn't understand one word they were saying.
Rachel
They were,
Fuda or
yeah,
Jen Fessler. We have Fessler, our
all
friend
three.
of.
Let me tell you about all three. They all spoke too fast. I did that. A lot of times you saw they had the writing underneath. Slow down, girls. I didn't understand a word they were saying. I mean, I think that Danielle's accent's cute, the Staten Island accent, but slow it down. I didn't understand what she was saying. I mean this. Every time she was on the camera, I'm like looking like, what did she just say? But meanwhile, I think her husband's adorable. I think what he said to her about, I'm going to give you everything there is in life, that's what Michael said to me. That's a man. That's a man. There you go. That's the
We have
kind of man.
another old-fashioned relationship.
I freaking love it. I love
I
it. So,
I know you like it. You like it way better than I like it, you
okay,
know?
I loved it. He said, I'm going to give you everything. And that's a turn on to me, honey. I want someone, I will not settle. I've been single for a long time. When that man walks up to me and said, and I'm not saying he has to, which would be nice
You
time.
and Teresa and Danielle Cabral are old school with that shit.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But I wouldn't be working my ass off like Teresa, well, I did work. I can't say that. I did work. I'm semi-retired now when I was with Michael, but whatever. All right, let's go back. Next
It's
tagline.
like a new dawn and a new day, though. I have so much to say. Marge says, I'm a loyal friend and a lethal enemy.
Okay, she's neither. She's a lethal enemy, but she's not a loyal friend. She's not she's an enemy to everyone because you can't put anything past her and she can't be trusted at all. Cannot be trusted. Okay. And I just wish, like Teresa says, Teresa wants the truth to come out. I want the truth to come out. I don't hate Marge. I could care less. I wouldn't trust her as far as I can throw her. Out of all the people on all the shows, she is lethal, but she's not a loyal friend. All right. So, no, go ahead.
Do you trust Marge less than Melissa?
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, God. Because Marge is really good at it. Melissa's just a good liar. Marge knows how to manipulate the situation. I watched the reunion from last year. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She wasn't sorry for anything. She wasn't sorry that she spread those things about Louis. They were all true. Okay. She wasn't sorry about anything. Stop, stop, stop. I wouldn't listen. If I was on the reunion, I wouldn't be saying I'm sorry. Like she was telling Jen, I'm sorry that I didn't know it was going to wreck your family or this. Like, out of here. Stop it. No, you weren't. Come on. Stop it.
This next one, I mean, I'm going to try to keep my comments to myself until you comment. This is Rachel Fuda. I'm too busy running a business to care about yours. I mean, you care about our business over here behind the velvet rope.
Rachel gagged me with a spoon. And if it wasn't for me and David, no one would have known who you were last night. Okay. So stop it. Just stop it. And you're telling, and both girls, not Danielle, Rachel and Melissa are saying how they met through their friends. Yes, they did. They met through their sons. And Rachel zoned right in and offered the free shit. And she got on the show. I get how she got on the show, but I could tell already she thinks who she is. I don't like anybody who thinks who they are. I could tell. I could just see she thinks who she is. You know, she's another one.
I got stuff to say about that. And yeah. Here's Jen's. Payback's a bitch, so start barking.
Love it. Listen, I think Jen is very witty. I think Jen is very funny. Jen is not afraid of anyone, whether you like her character or not, meaning who she is. Okay. I caught her lying. You had your situation with her. But as far as the show is concerned, she's one of my favorite characters. She's not not a character. These people are playing themselves, but she's freaking funny and she's not afraid of anyone. And I admire that. And then I'll let it go. I think it's good. I think it's good.
She reminds me of Candace from Potomac. Like now, and we're gonna talk about this last scene where producers obviously said somebody better do fucking something. Like when Jen got riled up at Dolores and started that, I'm sorry, that's like producers. Someone, the producers are like, we have been here, and Melissa's like, I mean, they're like, we have to go home. Somebody, please. She's like Candace. When you need her to step up and pitch, like no one else is going to do something because she wasn't. I mean, she went from 0 to 100 with Dolores, and everyone's like, that was producers. So they're like, somebody, 1000%. They're like, one of you people has to do something. We're not leaving here tonight until you do.
Well, listen, now let's go back to Melissa with that.
And then we have one more to do too.
Right. Yeah. So Margaret tells Melissa and Joe in the kitchen that Louis calls Melissa immature. I don't get the correlation of why that would make her immature about what was done and what was said about when she read out the text about Teresa saying, don't talk about my boyfriend. That it's not immature. It might be a little backstabbing because it is her sister-in-law, but it's not an immature thing to do. Okay.
I have so much to say about Louis too.
Why didn't she confront Louis? Like, oh, I'm not doing it, but giving him the finger behind his back. Like, why didn't you walk in? You're on a show. You're supposed to do this. Why didn't you walk in and say, Louis, can I speak with you a minute? Can you just, you're very, you have all these things that you say and you're very deep. What does me reading the text to everyone have to do with immaturity? Can you explain? You don't have to yell. You don't have to scream. Just say, can you just explain to me the correlation between being immature and doing that? That's all. But she didn't do it. Melissa don't like to confront people. Go ahead.
And here is our last one. Blood may be thicker than water, but it's harder to clean up when it spills.
I don't know where they came up with that. I think it's
well, really, blood, water, Melissa.
Yeah,
Joe,
but you know what? No,
Joe, really.
No, I don't like it at all. There's nothing I like about that statement. I don't know where they would come up with something like that. They could have come up with something better. Yeah, no, I'm not understanding it. I don't care about it. I think it's very mafia.
You don't like it because it makes a reference to the lifestyle, and you're like, these people are not in the lifestyle, and you play with the big boys, Kim T.
Exactly. Like, no, there's no blood.
I love it. I love it.
All right, you're
this is the one. Jennifer's is maybe a second. This one I love. I do. Okay. Yes. Teresa, it does not play with the big boys. Joe Gorga and Melissa do not play with the big boys, despite the fact that at times Joe Gorga likes to allude that he does. Louis does not play with the big boys. Kim D does. But I like bringing it back to season 1, old school, when we were scared of what was going on and a little mafioso.